Meteorologist Adam Sherwinski is joining me now for Lab Coat Legends, and today Adam is going to be teaching you all about the conservation of angular momentum, which is why I am on this chair and you have that tire. So what are we doing, Adam?
Yeah, let's give this a spin. Yeah, right. I had to throw a pun in there, you know. So to conservation of angular momentum, what we're going to do, I'm going to have Jacqueline, I'm going to have you go first and see if we can try it with you if you don't mind. Or, you know what, I'm going to have
I was going to say, I'm on the wheelie chair already.
It was hard to get for the chair, but I'm going to have you hold it.
Okay.
We're going to have you hold it like so, not like this, like
right,
this, not
sideways.
like this, like this.
Got it. Hold it sideways. All right.
Make sure that your feet are off of the bar.
Yes. Okay.
But I need you to tuck them in. That's the thing.
Okay.
That's the hard part. Got to tuck them in a little bit more.
Here, can you push me back a little bit? I feel like I'm drifting closer and closer to the camera.
To the abyss. Yes.
To the abyss. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
What we're gonna do?
See what happens. All right. So.
Tony. Yeah, see?
Oh my goodness. So I'm drifting the opposite way of the...
So the opposite way of the wheel turning is where you're going to spin, right?
That was crazy.
Yeah, it actually kind of worked. We've been struggling with this for like days. Like, how do we make this work?
Right.
We were worried about the friction, how much we weighed, and all that.
Right,
so.
which chair is the
best
slippiest?
one. Yes. So
that was really
again.
cool. Let's do that again.
We're going to turn it this way first.
Okay.
Okay.
It's also pretty nerve-wracking to hold this tire.
Now turn. But see, you feel your whole body. Maybe the chair might not go, but you feel your whole body.
You feel your whole body being like pulled in the opposite direction. So why is that happening from a science perspective? What is going on?
As the wheel goes, this is basically making a gyroscope is what we're doing.
Okay.
From a science point of view, you know, we're trying to keep this momentum going with the wheel going. It wants to keep going, right? As we turn it and add a different force, it changes the momentum within that circulation, angular momentum, conservation of angular momentum. So you have to conserve that momentum. And it does that by switching it over and you turn the opposite way. You're turning the opposite way of which way the wheel's going.
And what is causing that? So essentially, it's like the momentum is going one way. What makes you go the opposite way?
That's a great question because I'm trying to remember my physics class. This has been a while. We did this in physics class.
And this is like a formula thing.
Oh, there's a math formula that I don't feel like pulling up because no one wants to get bored with numbers.
Math and physics.
Which is 90% of my background. That's being a meteorologist in a nutshell.
Right.
What it is though is that you've got the downward force right here, or you've got the force getting pulled out. And again, you're doing it this way, you're turning the opposite way, right? You want to conserve that one spot, and as you turn it, it changes everything.
Right.
So it's more so making sure that you've got that angular momentum conserved, keeps going.
Keeps going. And I feel like this kind of goes hand in hand with when we had the little Newton's cradle.
It is Newtonian physics.
It's Newtonian physics because essentially that was the idea that
what goes as motion stays in motion unless force acted upon is one of Newton's laws of physics.
Right. Do you want to sit and I'll try and I'll see which way Adam can spin. I think it also has something to do if you are going to try this at home.
Friction.
I feel like it has something to do with how quickly you spin versus the amount of.
It's a lot easier to do it like.
All right.
It's a lot easier to do it. Sorry, it's a lot easier to do it like this when you don't spin it. Once you spin it, it changes, and that's the hard part. Go ahead.
Right. Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. Go 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 go
okay,
go go.
Maybe I'm not strong enough to do it. There we go. Let's see. It probably needs a lot more momentum than I'm able to give it.
Part of the problem too we were running into, and this is kind of when you set up this experiment, I was looking all over the place for just kind of one of those like swivel lazy Susans you can stand on.
Oh, right.
It makes it so much easier because that's how we did it in college. But and that's how we did it when you did an experiment at the Museum of Science and Industry in college. Really cool. But the problem we ran into is that we don't really have one of those just lying around. I mean, you may not have that at home lying around too. But it's really useful, and you can kind of keep that forward up instead of having all these other pieces to it. Just boom, and you're going to rotate. See, if my feet are planted, do it again, Jacqueline. With my feet planted on the ground.
With your feet planted, okay.
On the ground, right? I'm telling you right now, I can feel the changeover, and you probably felt that in your hands, the changeover.
Right.
But I'm not turning anywhere, really. I mean, because I've got friction. I've got the ground.
It's just doing it. And so if you want to try this at home, it's kind of like what we say when we do all of these experiments here on the air. Depending on what kind of tire you have. If you
bigger tire.
If you have longer pegs and you're able to put your arms out farther, you actually get even more turning, depending on what kind of chair, or if you have a lazy Susan or something like that.
I tested so many chairs in this building to see if there was one with less friction, and it just did not work out well.
Yeah, we tested this. This one I think works the best because it has the slippiest wheels and the most turning capability.
Right. There's another way you can do this experiment too, and I kind of realized this as I was looking up more details about this. I was like, what's another way we could do this? And I'm not going to do it today, but I'm going to have you hold this real quick, Jacqueline.
Okay.
Kind of like a figure skater. You know how a figure skater goes out and they start out wide?
Oh,
they go in,
right.
out, and in.
Yes.
Something similar. We'll try this again at some point. I'm going to look at which camera I'm at because I don't know what camera I'm at. But there we go. But what we'll do is we'll have it with weights, and we'll try it with weights and see if we can get the conservation of angular momentum to go that way and just keep spinning almost perpetuity.
In and out.
Yeah.
Well, Adam,
sorry, I got dizzy.
Thank you so much. You have to spot like a ballerina. Well, thank you very much for being here and for teaching us science and physics as always.